Hello, my friend. I'm truly happy you're here today. Before we begin, I want to ask you one simple question. When someone says to you, "Tell me about yourself," what happens inside your mind? Really, pause for a moment and think about it. Maybe you have heard this question in a job interview. Maybe someone asked you this question in class. Maybe you met a new person online, at work, at school, or while traveling, and they said, "So, tell me about yourself." It sounds like a simple question, right? But for many English learners, this simple question suddenly feels difficult. Your mind becomes busy. You start thinking, what should I say first? Should I talk about my name, my job, my family, my studies, my hobbies? Should I speak formally or casually? What if I make a mistake? What if my answer sounds boring? My friend, if this has ever happened to you, you are not alone. Many learners can understand English quite well. They can read English, they can watch videos, they can understand many sentences. But when someone asks them to introduce themselves, they suddenly feel nervous. And this nervous feeling does not always come because their English is weak. Sometimes it comes because they do not have a simple speaking structure. They have words in their mind, but they do not know how to organize those words clearly. Today, I want to help you with that. In this lesson, we will practice how to answer the question, "Tell me about yourself," in English. We will make it simple, natural, and useful for real life. You will learn how to introduce yourself in a friendly way, how to speak about your background, your work or studies, your daily life, your interests, your personality, and your goals. You do not need perfect grammar. You do not need big vocabulary. You do not need to sound like a native speaker. You only need to speak clearly, calmly, and honestly. My name is Evelyn, and today I will guide you step by step. I want you to listen slowly, speak with me, and imagine that you are in a real conversation. Do not only listen with your ears. Train your mouth, train your confidence, train your English voice, because "tell me about yourself" is not only a question, it is a chance. It is a chance to show who you are. It is a chance to begin a conversation. It is a chance to make a good first impression. Maybe you are a student and you need to introduce yourself in class. Maybe you are preparing for a job interview. Maybe you want to speak English with new friends. Maybe you want to join an English-speaking group. Maybe you simply want to feel more confident when someone asks about you. Whatever your reason is, this practice will help you build a clear and natural answer. Let us begin with one important idea. When someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," they do not want your whole life story. You do not need to explain everything from childhood until today. You do not need to give too many details. A good answer is usually short, clear, and connected to the situation. If you are in a casual conversation, your answer can be warm and friendly. If you are in a job interview, your answer should be more professional. If you are in a classroom, your answer can be simple and personal. The secret is to choose the right information for the moment. For example, in a friendly situation, you can say, "Sure, my name is Ali. I'm from Lahore and I'm currently studying business. In my free time, I enjoy watching English videos, listening to music, and spending time with my friends. I'm also trying to improve my English because I want to speak more confidently." This answer is simple, but it feels natural. It gives your name, your place, your study, your hobbies, and your goal. It does not sound too heavy. It sounds like a real person speaking. Now say it slowly with me in your own voice. "Sure, my name is Ali. I'm from Lahore, and I'm currently studying business. In my free time, I enjoy watching English videos, listening to music, and spending time with my friends. I'm also trying to improve my English because I want to speak more confidently. Very good. Now imagine your own name, your own city, your own study, and your own goal. Make the sentence yours. You can say, "Sure, my name is," and then continue with your real information. Do not worry if it is not perfect. The goal is not perfection. The goal is movement. Now let us make this even easier. A strong self-introduction can follow a simple flow. You can start with your name, then where you are from, then what you do, then something about your interests, and finally one small goal or personal detail. This gives your answer a natural shape. You are not just throwing random sentences together. You are guiding the listener through your answer. Listen to this example. My name is Sarah. I'm from Karachi, and I work as a teacher. I really enjoy helping students learn new things, especially languages. Outside of work, I like reading, cooking, and watching educational videos. Right now, I'm working on improving my spoken English because I want to communicate more confidently with different people. This answer feels complete. It is not too long, but it gives enough information. It sounds confident because it is organized. Now listen again, but this time, notice the rhythm. My name is Sarah. I'm from Karachi, and I work as a teacher. I really enjoy helping students learn new things, especially languages. Outside of work, I like reading, cooking, and watching educational videos. Right now, I'm working on improving my spoken English because I want to communicate more confidently with different people. You can use this rhythm for yourself. You can change the job, the city, the hobbies, and the goal. If you are a student, you can say, "My name is Ahmed. I'm from Islamabad, and I'm a university student. I'm studying computer science because I'm interested in technology and problem solving. In my free time, I like playing football, watching movies, and learning English online. I want to improve my English so I can speak more confidently in interviews and daily conversations." Paying quote. This is a good answer for school, college, or even a casual introduction. If you are working, you can say, "My name is Maria. I'm from Multan and I work in customer service. My job is to help people solve problems and answer their questions. I enjoy communicating with different people because every day feels a little different. In my free time, I like spending time with my family and learning new skills. These days, I'm focusing on improving my English because I know it can help me grow in my career." If you are not working or studying right now, you can still introduce yourself confidently. You can say, "My name is Hassan. I'm from Faisalabad. At the moment, I'm focusing on learning new skills and improving my English. I enjoy watching helpful videos, spending time with my family, and learning about different cultures. My goal is to become more confident in speaking English so I can express myself better in daily life." End quote. My friend, you do not need to hide your situation. You can speak about your present life in a simple and positive way. Now let us practice a very basic version. This version is good for beginners. "Hi, my name is Evelyn. I'm from Pakistan. I'm learning English. I like reading, walking, and watching videos. I want to speak English better because I want to talk with more people." This answer is short, but it works. It is clear. It is easy. It is useful. Sometimes learners think they must speak with long sentences to sound good. But clear English is better than complicated English. A short answer spoken with confidence is more powerful than a long answer spoken with fear. Now say this slowly with me and change the information for yourself. "Hi, my name is Good. I'm from Good. I'm learning English. Excellent. I like." Now add 2 or 3 things you like. Maybe you like cooking. Maybe you like cricket. Maybe you like music. Maybe you like watching movies. Maybe you like spending time with your family. Now say, I want to speak English better because, and finish the sentence with your real reason. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want to travel. Maybe you want to pass an exam. Maybe you want to talk with people from other countries. Your reason gives life to your introduction. Let us practice another simple answer. Hello, I'm Aisha. I live in Lahore. I'm a student and I'm studying English. I'm a friendly and hardworking person. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music and watching English lessons. I'm here because I want to improve my speaking and feel more confident. This is a beautiful answer because it includes personality. When you say, I'm friendly and hardworking, you are not only giving facts, you are showing your character. You can use many simple words to describe your personality. You can say, I'm friendly. You can say, I'm hardworking. You can say, I'm curious. You can say, I'm patient. You can say, I'm a little shy at first, but I become more comfortable after some time. That last sentence is very useful because many learners feel shy, and it sounds honest and natural. You can say, I'm a little shy at first, but I enjoy meeting kind and positive people. This sentence is simple, but it feels real. Now imagine you are meeting someone for the first time. They smile and ask, can you tell me a little about yourself? You do not need to panic. You can breathe and begin calmly. You can say, of course, my name is Bilal. I'm from Peshawar, and I'm currently learning English to improve my communication skills. I enjoy simple things like walking, watching useful videos, and spending time with my family. I would describe myself as calm, honest, and hardworking. My main goal right now is to speak English more naturally in daily conversations. This answer gives a very good first impression. It is not too formal. It is not too casual. It is balanced. And balance is important. When you speak English, you do not need to show everything you know. You only need to communicate clearly. The listener should feel, I understand this person. This person is confident and natural. Now let us talk about a common mistake. Many learners begin their introduction like this. Myself Ali, my friend. Please be careful. In natural English, we usually do not say, myself Ali. We say, my name is Ali, or I'm Ali. Both are correct and natural. My name is Ali sounds clear and complete. I'm Ali sounds friendly and simple. So instead of saying, myself Ali, practice saying, my name is Ali, or hi, I'm Ali. Say it slowly. My name is Ali. Good. Hi, I'm Ali. Very good. Another mistake is speaking too fast. Some learners think fast English is fluent English. But no, my friend, fast English is not always good English. Clear English is better. When you introduce yourself, slow down a little. Give each sentence space. Smile if you can. Breathe between ideas. You can say, hi, I'm Noor. I'm from Lahore. I'm studying English because I want to improve my speaking. In my free time, I like reading and watching movies. This sounds calm and confident. Now let us practice with a short daily life situation. Imagine you are in an English speaking class. The teacher says, please introduce yourself. You can answer, hi everyone, my name is Zain. I'm from Rawalpindi. I'm here because I want to improve my English speaking skills. I can understand English, but sometimes I feel nervous when I speak. I hope this class helps me become more confident. In my free time, I enjoy watching videos, listening to music, and learning new things. End quote. This answer is honest, and honesty makes your English sound more human. Now imagine you are meeting a new coworker. They say, tell me about yourself. You can say, sure, I'm Fatima. I recently joined this company, and I'm excited to be here. I have experience in customer support, and I enjoy working with people. I'm a calm and responsible person, and I like learning from others. Outside of work, I enjoy spending time with my family and improving my English. End quote. This answer is professional, but still warm. It shows your work, your personality, and your life outside work. Now imagine you are in a job interview. The interviewer says, "Tell me about yourself." In this situation, your answer should focus more on your education, experience, skills, and goals. You can say, "Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Hamza, and I have a background in sales and customer service. I enjoy communicating with people, understanding their needs, and helping them find the right solution. Over time, I have developed strong communication skills, patience, and problem-solving ability. I'm now looking for an opportunity where I can grow, learn, and contribute to a good team." This answer is more formal. It does not talk too much about hobbies, it focuses on work and value. So remember, your answer changes with the situation. For a friend, be friendly. For a class, be simple and open. For a job interview, be professional. For a speaking test, be clear and organized. The question is the same, but the answer depends on the moment. Now take a slow breath. You are already learning how to answer one of the most important questions in English. And from here, we will continue building your answer step by step, so you can speak about yourself with more confidence, more clarity, and more natural English. Now, let us begin with the most simple and useful answer. When someone asks you, "Tell me about yourself," you do not need to feel afraid. You do not need to think of a perfect answer. You only need to begin with clear information. You can start with your name, your city, what you do, and one small detail about your life. Listen slowly. My name is Evelyn. I'm from a small city, and I love learning new things. I enjoy simple daily routines, peaceful conversations, and helping people improve their English. These days, I'm focusing on communication because I believe good communication can open many doors in life. It is not too long. It is natural because it sounds like a real person speaking. Now you can practice with your own information. Say it slowly. My name is, I'm from, I enjoy. These days, I'm focusing on, because. Good. Do not rush. Give your mouth time to move. Give your brain time to choose the words. Many English learners make the mistake of trying to speak too fast, but when you are introducing yourself, slow and clear is better than fast and confusing. A calm answer makes you sound more confident. Even if your English is simple, your confidence can make your answer strong. Let us create a beginner-friendly self-introduction. You can say, "Hi, my name is Ahmed. I'm from Lahore. I'm a student and I'm learning English. In my free time, I like watching videos, playing cricket, and spending time with my family. I want to improve my English because I want to speak confidently with other people." This is a very useful answer for daily life. It gives basic information, but it also shows your reason for learning English. When you share your reason, your answer feels more personal. Now listen again with pauses. Hi, my name is Ahmed. I'm from Lahore. I'm a student, and I'm learning English. In my free time, I like watching videos, playing cricket, and spending time with my family. I want to improve my English because I want to speak confidently with other people. Now try to say your own version. Do not copy every word. Use the same structure, but change the details. If you are not a student, say what you do. If you are working, say your job. If you are learning a skill, say that. If you are at home right now, you can say, "At the moment, I'm learning new skills and improving myself. That is also a good answer. Many learners think they must have an impressive life to introduce themselves well, but that is not true. A good self-introduction is not about showing off. It is about being clear, honest, and natural. You can speak about normal daily life and still sound good. For example, you can say, I'm a simple person. I like peaceful places, good conversations, and learning useful things. I spend most of my time studying, working, or helping my family. I'm trying to improve my English little by little because I know it will help me in the future. This answer is simple, but it has feeling. It sounds human. It sounds real. Let us practice another version. My name is Sarah. I'm from Karachi. I recently finished my studies, and now I'm working on my communication skills. I enjoy reading, cooking, and watching English learning videos. I would describe myself as friendly, patient, and hardworking. My goal is to become more confident when I speak English in real situations. This answer is very useful because it includes personality words. When you describe yourself, you can use simple words like friendly, honest, hardworking, patient, calm, curious, creative, responsible, and positive. You do not need too many words. Just 2 or 3 personality words are enough. Now say this slowly. I would describe myself as friendly, patient, and hardworking. Good! Now change the words for yourself. Maybe you are calm, honest, and responsible. Maybe you are shy, but serious about learning. Maybe you are creative, kind, and curious. You can say, I'm a little shy at first, but I'm friendly when I feel comfortable. This is a very natural sentence. Many learners feel shy, so this sentence can help you speak honestly without sounding weak. Being shy is not a problem. You can still speak with confidence. Now let us practice a more casual answer. Imagine you meet someone new, and they ask, tell me about yourself. You can say, sure, I'm Ali. I live in Islamabad, and I'm learning English these days. I'm interested in technology, movies, and personal growth. I usually spend my day studying, helping at home, and watching helpful videos. I want to improve my English because I want to express my thoughts more clearly. This answer is friendly. It is good for a new friend, an online conversation, or an English practice group. Now listen with slow pauses. Sure, I'm Ali. I live in Islamabad, and I'm learning English these days. I'm interested in technology, movies, and personal growth. I usually spend my day studying, helping at home, and watching helpful videos. I want to improve my English because I want to express my thoughts more clearly. Excellent. Notice how the answer has a smooth flow. First, name, then place, then current activity, then interests, then daily life, then goal. This structure helps you avoid confusion. If you are in a job interview, the answer should be a little different. You do not need to talk too much about hobbies. You should talk about your background, your experience, your skills, and your goal. For example, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Hassan, and I have a background in customer service. I enjoy speaking with people, understanding their problems, and helping them find solutions. I would describe myself as responsible, patient, and hardworking. I'm looking for a role where I can improve my skills, work with a good team, and contribute in a positive way. This answer sounds professional, but it is still easy to understand. Now practice this interview-style answer slowly. Thank you for the opportunity. My name is Hassan, and I have a background in customer service. I enjoy speaking with people, understanding their problems, and helping them find solutions. I would describe myself as responsible, patient, and hardworking. I'm looking for a role where I can improve my skills, work with a good team, and contribute in a positive way. If you are preparing for an interview, practice this many times with your own job or field. You can replace customer service with teaching, sales, computer science, marketing, nursing, accounting, design, or any other area. Now let us talk about one important thing. Your self-introduction should match the situation. In a classroom, you can be simple and friendly. In an interview, you should be professional. In a casual conversation, you can be relaxed. In an English speaking test, you should be clear and organized. The question may be the same, but your answer should change a little depending on the place. This is how real communication works. Let us practice a classroom answer. Hello everyone, my name is Aisha. I'm from Multan, and I'm here to improve my English speaking. I can understand English, but sometimes I feel nervous when I speak. I enjoy learning with other people because it helps me feel more confident. In my free time, I like listening to music, watching dramas, and spending time with my family. End quote. This answer is perfect for an English class because it is honest, friendly, and easy. Now try a short answer for daily life. Hi, I'm Zain. I'm from Pakistan. I'm learning English because I want to speak better in daily conversations. I like sports, music, and spending time with my friends. I'm a calm person, and I enjoy learning new things. Say it slowly. Hi, I'm Zain. I'm from Pakistan. I'm learning English because I want to speak better in daily conversations. I like sports, music, and spending time with my friends. I'm a calm person, and I enjoy learning new things. Very good. Now I want you to remember this clearly. You do not need one perfect self-introduction for every situation. You need a few flexible sentences. You need sentences that you can change easily. When you know the structure, you can speak with less stress. Start with who you are. Add where you are from. Say what you do. Add something you enjoy. Say one goal. That is enough for a clear answer. Now make your own answer one more time. Speak slowly. My name is, I'm from, I'm currently, in my free time, I enjoy, I would describe myself as, my goal is, good. That is your basic self-introduction. It may feel simple today, but if you practice it every day, it will become natural. And when someone asks, tell me about yourself, you will not freeze. You will breathe, smile, and begin. Now let us go deeper and make your answer sound more natural. Many learners can say, my name is, and I am from, but after that, they stop. They do not know what to say next. So today, I want to help you add more life to your answer. When you talk about yourself, you can speak about your daily routine, your interests, your personality, your learning journey, and your dreams. You do not need to say everything. You only choose the details that feel right for the situation. For example, after saying your name and where you are from, you can say something about your daily life. Listen slowly. Most of my day is simple. I usually spend my time studying, working, helping my family, and learning English. I try to improve myself little by little every day. This sentence is very useful because it sounds natural and honest. You are not trying to impress anyone with big words. You are simply describing your real life in clear English. Now practice it with me. Most of my day is simple. I usually spend my time studying, working, helping my family, and learning English. I try to improve myself little by little every day. Good. Now you can change this sentence for your own life. If you work, you can say, most of my day is busy. I usually spend my time at work, talking to customers, solving problems, and learning new things. If you are a student, you can say, most of my day is focused on studies. I attend classes, complete assignments, and try to learn something useful every day. If you stay at home, you can say, most of my day is spent at home. I help my family, manage daily tasks, and use my free time to learn English. This is the secret of speaking naturally. You do not memorize one answer only. You learn useful sentence patterns, and then you change them according to your life. A sentence pattern is like a small road. Once you know the road, you can walk on it with your own words. For example, the pattern, I usually spend my time, is very helpful. You can say, I usually spend my time studying. You can say, I usually spend my time working. You can say, I usually spend my time learning new skills. You can say, I usually spend my time taking care of my family. Simple pattern, many answers. Now let us add hobbies and interests. When someone says, tell me about yourself, it is good to include something you enjoy. It makes your answer warmer. You can say, in my free time, I enjoy reading, walking, watching English videos, and listening to music. Or you can say, I'm interested in technology, language learning, and personal growth. Or you can say, I like simple things like spending time with my family, drinking tea, and having peaceful conversations. These sentences make your introduction feel more personal. Now practice slowly. In my free time, I enjoy reading, walking, watching English videos, and listening to music. Again, I'm interested in technology, language learning, and personal growth. One more time. I like simple things, like spending time with my family, drinking tea, and having peaceful conversations. Very good. Now choose your own hobbies. Maybe you like cooking. Maybe you like football. Maybe you like cricket. Maybe you like gaming. Maybe you like traveling. Maybe you like fashion. Maybe you like business. Maybe you like helping people. Say it in a simple way. You can also talk about your personality. This is very useful because people want to know what kind of person you are. You can say, I'm a calm and friendly person. You can say, I'm hardworking and responsible. You can say, I'm curious and I enjoy learning new things. You can say, I'm a little quiet at first, but I become more comfortable when I know people better. This last sentence is very natural for shy learners. It helps you describe yourself honestly without sounding negative. Now say this with me slowly. I'm a calm and friendly person. I'm hardworking and responsible. I'm curious, and I enjoy learning new things. I'm a little quiet at first, but I become more comfortable when I know people better. Excellent. These sentences are simple, but they can make your answer much stronger. When you describe yourself, do not use too many personality words at the same time. If you say, I am honest, hardworking, responsible, creative, patient, friendly, positive, active, smart, and serious, it may sound unnatural. Choose 2 or 3 words and explain them a little. For example, instead of only saying, I'm hardworking, you can say, I'm hardworking because I try to finish my tasks on time. Instead of only saying, I'm friendly, you can say, I'm friendly and I enjoy talking to kind people. Instead of only saying, I'm curious, you can say, I'm curious, so I like learning about new ideas and different cultures. Explanation makes your answer more natural. It shows meaning behind the words. Let us practice this idea. I'm a hardworking person because I try to stay consistent, even when something feels difficult. Say it slowly. I'm a hardworking person because I try to stay consistent, even when something feels difficult. Another example, I'm a friendly person, and I enjoy having simple conversations with people. Say it. I'm a friendly person, and I enjoy having simple conversations with people. One more. I'm curious, so I like learning new things and improving myself. Say it slowly. I'm curious, so I like learning new things and improving myself. Now let us build a longer self-introduction using these ideas. Listen first. Sure, my name is Sana. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently improving my English speaking skills. My daily life is simple, but I try to make it useful. I spend my time studying, helping my family, and learning new things online. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music, watching English videos, and having peaceful conversations. I would describe myself as friendly, patient, and hardworking. My goal is to speak English more confidently so I can express myself clearly in daily life. End quote. This answer is very complete. It is good for English practice, a speaking class, or a casual introduction. Now listen with pauses. Sure, my name is Sana. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently improving my English speaking skills. My daily life is simple, but I try to make it useful. I spend my time studying, helping my family, and learning new things online. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music, watching English videos, and having peaceful conversations. I would describe myself as friendly, patient, and hardworking. My goal is to speak English more confidently so I can express myself clearly in daily life. Now I want you to make your own answer using the same shape. Start with your name, then say where you are from, then say what you are currently doing, then describe your daily life, then add your hobbies, then say 2 or 3 personality words, then finish with your goal. Speak slowly. Do not hurry. You can say, my name is, I'm from, I'm currently, my daily life is, I usually spend my time, in my free time, I enjoy, I would describe myself as, my goal is. This is your practice exercise. Say it out loud. Even if no one is listening, say it out loud because speaking practice must touch your mouth, not only your mind. Now let us talk about another important point. Sometimes people ask, tell me about yourself, but they do not want a long answer. Maybe you are just meeting someone quickly. In that case, you need a short version. You can say, I'm Omar. I'm from Lahore, and I'm learning English. I enjoy technology, sports, and spending time with my family. I'm trying to improve my speaking because I want to communicate better. This is enough for a short conversation. But sometimes you need a longer version. Maybe you are in a class, an interview, or a speaking test. Then you can add more details. You can say, my name is Omar, and I'm from Lahore. I'm currently working on improving my English because communication is very important for my future. I spend most of my day studying, helping at home, and learning online. I'm interested in technology and personal development, and I enjoy watching helpful videos in my free time. I would describe myself as calm, responsible, and hardworking. My goal is to become more confident in English so I can speak naturally in interviews, daily conversations, and professional situations. This is a longer answer, but it is still clear. Now practice the short version. I'm Omar, I'm from Lahore, and I'm learning English. I enjoy technology, sports, and spending time with my family. I'm trying to improve my speaking because I want to communicate better. Good. Now practice the longer version in your own way. Remember, the longer answer is not just more words. It is more organized information. One common mistake is giving disconnected sentences. For example, a learner may say, my name is Ali. I am from Lahore. I like cricket. I am student. English is very important. My family is good. I want job. The ideas are useful, but the answer sounds broken because the sentences are not connected. A better version is, my name is Ali, and I'm from Lahore. I'm a student, and I'm learning English because I know it can help me in my future career. In my free time, I enjoy playing cricket and spending time with my family. My goal is to speak English more confidently in daily life and job interviews. Same information, but much smoother. Now listen carefully. English speaking is not only about grammar, it is also about flow. Flow means your ideas move from one sentence to the next sentence naturally. You can create flow by using simple connectors like and, because, also, these days, in my free time, right now, and my goal is. These small words help your answer sound connected. You do not need difficult connectors. Simple connectors are enough for daily speaking. Let us practice connectors. I'm learning English because I want to speak confidently. Say it slowly. I'm learning English because I want to speak confidently. Another one. I work during the day and I study English in my free time. Say it. I work during the day and I study English in my free time. Another one. These days, I'm focusing on my speaking skills. Say it. These days, I'm focusing on my speaking skills. One more. My goal is to express myself clearly. Say it slowly. My goal is to express myself clearly. Now build your own connected answer. My name is, and I'm from. These days, I'm, because. In my free time, I would describe myself as, my goal is. This is simple, but very powerful. Practice it until it feels easy. Practice it when you wake up. Practice it while walking. Practice it before sleeping. Practice it in front of a mirror. Practice it as a voice note on your phone. Listen to yourself and notice where you stop. Then try again. My friend, every time you introduce yourself in English, you are training more than words. You are training courage. You are training confidence. You are training your mind to stay calm when someone asks you a question. So do not wait until your English becomes perfect. Start with simple sentences. Make them clear, make them yours, and slowly your answer will become more natural. Now let us practice how to answer this question in different real-life situations. This is important because tell me about yourself can appear anywhere. It can happen in a class, it can happen in a job interview, it can happen when you meet a new friend, it can happen in an online meeting, it can happen when someone wants to know you better. So instead of memorizing only one answer, you need to learn how to adjust your answer. When you adjust your answer, your English sounds more natural, more confident, and more suitable for the moment. Imagine you are in a casual conversation. Someone says, "Tell me about yourself." You do not need to sound too formal. You can say, "Sure, I'm Nadia. I'm from Karachi, and these days I'm trying to improve my English speaking. I'm a simple and friendly person. I like peaceful conversations, good food, and learning useful things. Most of my day is spent studying, helping at home, and watching English videos. My goal is to become more confident when I speak with other people." This answer is warm and natural. It does not sound like a speech. It sounds like real daily English. Now imagine you are in an English-speaking group. Everyone is introducing themselves. You can say, "Hi everyone, my name is Samir. I'm from Lahore, and I joined this group because I want to practice English regularly. I can understand many things in English, but sometimes I feel nervous when I speak. I hope to become more comfortable. By practicing with positive people. In my free time, I enjoy watching movies, listening to podcasts, and learning new words. This answer is honest. It also explains why you are there. When you tell people your reason, your introduction becomes stronger. Now imagine you are in a job interview. In this situation, you should not begin with too many personal details. You should focus on your background, skills, and goals. Listen carefully. Thank you for asking. My name is Ariba, and I have a background in teaching and communication. I enjoy working with people, explaining ideas clearly, and helping others learn with confidence. I would describe myself as responsible, patient, and hardworking. Over time, I have learned the importance of good communication, teamwork, and consistency. I'm now looking for an opportunity where I can grow professionally, use my skills, and contribute to a positive work environment. This answer is professional. It is organized. It shows value. It does not sound memorized if you say it slowly and naturally. Now let us practice the interview version in a simple pattern. Say this slowly. Thank you for asking. My name is. I have a background in. I enjoy. I would describe myself as. I'm looking for an opportunity where I can. Good. This pattern is very useful. You can use it for many interviews. If your field is sales, say sales. If your field is teaching, say teaching. If your field is computer science, say computer science. If you are new and do not have much experience, you can say, I'm a motivated learner, and I'm ready to build my skills. That sounds positive and honest. Now let us practice for students. If you are a student, you can say, my name is Hina. I'm a student, and I'm currently studying business. I'm interested in communication, teamwork, and learning new skills. My daily routine is mostly connected to classes, assignments, and self-study. In my free time, I enjoy reading, watching educational videos, and spending time with my family. I want to improve my English because it will help me in presentations, interviews, and future career opportunities. This answer is clear and useful for school, college, university, or an English-speaking test. Now let us practice for someone who is learning English at home. You can say, my name is Danish. I'm from Pakistan, and right now I'm focusing on improving myself. I'm learning English at home through videos, listening practice, and daily speaking exercises. My routine is simple, but I try to stay consistent. I would describe myself as calm, curious, and hardworking. My goal is to speak English confidently in daily life, without feeling afraid of mistakes. This answer is powerful because it shows effort. You do not need a big title to speak well about yourself. You can speak proudly about your learning journey. Now let us talk about how to make your answer sound more emotional and human. Sometimes learners give only facts. They say, my name is Ali. I am from Lahore. I am a student. I like cricket. This is okay, but it can sound a little flat. To make it better, add a feeling or reason. You can say, I like cricket because it helps me relax. You can say, I'm learning English because I want to express myself more clearly. You can say, I enjoy studying because I want to build a better future. Reasons make your English sound deeper. Feelings make your answer sound more real. Practice these sentences slowly. I like English because it helps me connect with more people. I enjoy learning because it makes me feel more confident. I want to improve my speaking because I have many thoughts, but sometimes I cannot express them clearly. I'm working on myself because I want a better future. These sentences can be added to your self-introduction when you want your answer to feel more meaningful. Now let us create a complete natural answer together. Listen first. Sure. My name is Imran. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently working on improving my English communication skills. I would describe myself as a calm and hardworking person. I like learning new things, and I try to improve myself little by little every day. Most of my day is spent working, helping my family, and studying English in my free time. I'm interested in technology, personal growth, and real conversations. My main goal is to speak English more naturally, so I can express my ideas clearly and feel more confident in daily life. This is a strong daily life answer. It includes name, country, current focus, personality, routine, interests, and goal. Now practice your own answer with the same rhythm. Start slowly. Sure. My name is, I'm from, and I'm currently, I would describe myself as, I like. Most of my day is spent, I'm interested in, my main goal is, good. Do not just read it silently, speak it. Your voice must become familiar with your own introduction. The more you speak it, the easier it becomes. Now I want to give you a simple exercise. Imagine 3 different people ask you the same question. First, a new friend asks you, "Tell me about yourself." Your answer should be friendly. Second, a teacher asks you, "Tell me about yourself." Your answer should be clear and simple. Third, an interviewer asks you, "Tell me about yourself." Your answer should be professional. Now practice 3 answers. For a friend, you can say, "I'm a simple and friendly person. I like learning English, watching videos, and spending time with good people." For a teacher, you can say, "I'm here to improve my English speaking. I want to practice more and become confident." For an interviewer, you can say, "I have a strong interest in communication, and I'm ready to learn, grow, and contribute." Same person, different situations, different answers. Now let us fix another common problem. Some learners give answers that are too long. They start talking about childhood, school, family, hobbies, problems, dreams, and every detail. But in English conversation, a good answer should give enough information, not too much information. Start with a clear answer, then wait. If the other person wants more, they will ask follow-up questions. For example, after you say, "I'm learning English because I want to improve my career opportunities," the other person may ask, "What kind of career are you interested in?" Then you can continue. Good speaking is not only about talking. It is also about giving space for conversation. Now practice a short version. I'm Evelyn. I'm an English learning guide, and I enjoy helping learners speak with more confidence. I'm interested in daily communication, simple practice, and personal growth. My goal is to make English feel easier, more natural, and less stressful. This is short, but it feels complete. Now you say your version. I'm, and I enjoy. I'm interested in. My goal is. Before we finish this practice, remember this important truth. You do not need to sound perfect when you talk about yourself. You only need to sound clear. You only need to sound honest. You only need to sound calm. Your self-introduction is not an exam of your whole English level. It is simply the beginning of a conversation. So do not put too much pressure on yourself. Start simple. Add useful details. Speak slowly. Use your real life. Use your real goals. Use your real personality. That is what makes your answer strong. From today, when someone asks you, "Tell me about yourself," do not become silent. Do not run away from the question. Take a breath, smile a little, and begin with one clear sentence. Sure, my name is. Then continue step by step. I'm from, I'm currently, I enjoy. I would describe myself as, my goal is. This is enough to begin, and with practice, your answer will become smoother, warmer, and more confident. So keep practicing this question every day. Practice in the morning, practice before a class, practice before an interview, practice while walking, practice in front of a mirror. Record your voice and listen again. Notice where you sound strong. Notice where you stop. Then try again. Each time you practice, your English voice becomes a little stronger. Each time you speak, your fear becomes a little smaller. Each time you introduce yourself, you are not only answering a question, you are building confidence in your own voice. And my friend, that confidence will help you far beyond this one question. Because when you can talk about yourself clearly, you can begin many conversations. You can meet new people, you can speak in class, you can answer interview questions, you can share your goals, you can express your thoughts, you can show the world who you are, not with perfect English, but with real English. And real English, spoken with honesty and courage, is always powerful. Now let us do one final full practice together. Imagine someone is sitting in front of you. The person smiles and says, "Tell me about yourself." You do not need to feel nervous. You do not need to search for perfect words. Just begin slowly. Sure, my name is, I'm from, and I'm currently, good. Now add your daily life. Most of my day is spent. Very good. Now add something you enjoy. In my free time, I enjoy. Excellent. Now add your personality. I would describe myself as good. Now finish with your goal. My goal is. This is your complete answer. Simple, clear, and natural. Let us listen to one more complete example. Sure, my name is Amina. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently working on my English speaking skills. My daily life is simple, but I try to make every day useful. I spend my time studying, helping my family, and learning new things online. In my free time, I enjoy listening to music, watching English videos, and having calm conversations with people. I would describe myself as friendly, patient, and hardworking. My goal is to speak English more confidently, so I can express my thoughts clearly and connect with more people in real life. This answer is strong because it is not too complicated. It uses normal English. It feels honest. It gives enough information without becoming too long. Now make this answer yours. Do not only repeat the example, change the name, change the city, change the routine, change the hobbies, change the goal. Your answer should sound like your life. You can say, I'm learning English because I want to improve my career. You can say, I'm learning English because I want to speak with confidence. You can say, I'm learning English because I want to understand people from different countries. You can say, I'm learning English because I want to express myself better. All of these reasons are good. Choose the reason that belongs to you. Now I want you to practice one short answer and one longer answer. Your short answer can be used in casual conversation. Say it slowly. Hi, I'm from, I'm learning English these days. I like, and my goal is to speak more confidently. Good. Now your longer answer can be used in a class, speaking test, or interview. Say it slowly. Thank you for asking. My name is, I'm from, and I'm currently. I would describe myself as, most of my day is spent. In my free time, I enjoy. I'm working on my English because my main goal is. Excellent. Practice both versions because real life gives you different situations. My friend, the question, tell me about yourself, will not feel scary forever. It feels scary only when you do not have a path. But now you have a path. You know how to begin. You know what details to add. You know how to speak about your daily life, your interests, your personality, and your goals. You know how to keep your answers short when the situation is casual. You know how to keep your answers short when the situation is casual, and how to make it longer when the situation needs more detail. So from today, do not wait for someone to ask you this question. Practice it by yourself. Practice it while looking in the mirror. Practice it as a voice note. Practice it before sleeping. Practice it before a class or interview. Speak slowly. Listen to yourself. Improve one sentence. Then speak again. This is how confidence grows. Not in one day, not with one perfect answer, but with small, honest practice again and again. And remember, your English does not need to be perfect to be powerful. Your voice matters. Your story matters. Your effort matters. When you introduce yourself, you are not just giving information. You are opening a door. You are saying, "This is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I care about. This is where I want to go." So speak with calm confidence. Use simple words. Use your real life. And the next time someone says, "Tell me about yourself," take a breath, smile, and begin. Now let us make your answer even more flexible. Sometimes you may not feel comfortable talking too much about yourself. Maybe you feel your life is too simple. Maybe you feel you do not have enough achievements. Maybe you think, "What can I say? My life is normal." But my friend, normal life is still a real life. You can speak about simple things in a clear and beautiful way. You can say, "My life is simple, but I try to make it meaningful." You can say, "I'm still learning and growing, but I'm trying to become better every day." You can say, "I don't have everything figured out yet, but I'm working on myself." These sentences are honest, mature, and natural. They help you speak about yourself without pretending to be someone else. Say this slowly with me. My life is simple, but I try to make it meaningful. Good. I'm still learning and growing, but I'm trying to become better every day. Very good. I don't have everything figured out yet, but I'm working on myself. Excellent. These sentences are very useful when you want to sound real, not perfect. English is not only for people with big stories. English is for your real story, your daily story, your honest story. Now imagine someone asks you, "What kind of person are you?" This is connected to, "Tell me about yourself." You can answer, "I would say I'm a calm person. I don't like too much drama. I like peaceful environments, honest people, and simple conversations." This answer sounds natural because it gives a small explanation. You can also say, "I'm a hardworking person. I may not learn everything quickly, but I try to stay consistent." This is a very strong sentence for English learners because consistency is more important than speed. You can say, "I'm a positive person, but I also understand that life has challenges. I try to keep going even when things are not easy." Now practice this slowly. "I'm a calm person. I like peaceful environments, honest people, and simple conversations." Now say, "I'm a hardworking person. I may not learn everything quickly, but I try to stay consistent." Now say, "I'm a positive person, but I also understand that life has challenges." Good. These are not difficult sentences, but they make your English sound thoughtful. Let us practice a self-introduction for someone who wants to sound mature and confident. Sure. My name is Rayan. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently focusing on improving my English and building better communication skills. I would describe myself as calm, responsible, and hardworking. My daily life is simple, but I try to use my time in a good way. I enjoy learning new things, listening to useful content, and spending time with people who encourage me. My goal is to become more confident in English, not only for study or work, but also to express my thoughts clearly in real life. This answer sounds confident because it has purpose. It does not only say facts, it shows direction. Now you create your own version. Start slowly. Sure, my name is, I'm from, and I'm currently focusing on. I would describe myself as, my daily life is, I enjoy. My goal is, do not worry if your answer changes every time. That is actually good. It means you are not only memorizing, you are learning to speak with flexibility. Real English is flexible. Real conversation changes depending on the moment. Now let us practice how to continue after your introduction. Sometimes after you answer, the other person may ask another question. They may say, "Why are you learning English?" You can answer, "I'm learning English because I want to communicate with more confidence." They may ask, "What do you do in your free time?" You can say, "In my free time, I usually watch videos, listen to music, or learn something new." They may ask, "What are your future goals?" You can say, "My goal is to improve myself, build good skills, and create better opportunities for my future." These follow-up answers help you continue the conversation. Say these answers slowly. I'm learning English because I want to communicate with more confidence. Good. In my free time, I usually watch videos, listen to music, or learn something new. Very good. My goal is to improve myself, build good skills, and create better opportunities for my future. Excellent. When you know how to answer follow-up questions, you feel less afraid. You understand that a conversation is not one big speech. It is a small exchange of simple ideas. Now let us practice a very natural conversation-style answer, even though you are speaking alone. Imagine someone asks, "Tell me about yourself." You answer, "Sure, I'm Mariam. I'm from Lahore, and I'm currently learning English because I want to speak more confidently. I'm a little quiet at first, but once I feel comfortable, I enjoy good conversations. I like learning new things, watching helpful videos, and spending time with my family. These days, my main focus is improving myself step by step." This answer is excellent for daily life because it feels warm, simple, and natural. Now listen again and notice one important thing. The answer does not use difficult vocabulary. It does not use complicated grammar. It uses clear ideas. It uses short phrases. It gives the listener enough information to understand you. This is what you should aim for. Do not try to sound impressive. Try to sound understandable. Clear English builds connection. Complicated English can sometimes create distance. Now let us work on confidence in your voice. When you introduce yourself, say the first sentence clearly. Do not whisper. Do not rush. Do not start with fear. Start with a calm voice. Sure, my name is. This beginning gives you control. Then continue slowly. I'm from, and I'm currently. Then add one detail. In my free time, I enjoy. Then finish with your goal. My goal is. If you forget your next sentence, pause. A pause is not a failure. A pause gives you time. Native speakers pause too. Confident speakers pause too. So when you pause, do not panic. Just breathe and continue. Let us practice with pauses intentionally. Sure. My name is. Pause. I'm from. Pause. I'm currently. Pause. In my free time, I enjoy. Pause. My goal is. Very good. This kind of slow practice trains your mouth and your mind together. At first, it may feel strange, but after some practice, it becomes easier. Your brain starts to remember the order. Your mouth starts to move more smoothly. Your confidence starts to grow quietly. Now, before we close this practice, I want you to make one promise to yourself. Promise that you will practice your self-introduction for 3 minutes every day. Only 3 minutes. You can practice in the morning, you can practice before sleeping, you can practice while walking in your room, you can record your voice and listen again. You can change one sentence every day. Today, talk about your hobbies. Tomorrow, talk about your daily routine. The next day, talk about your personality. After a few days, this question will feel much easier. And remember, when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," they are not asking you to be perfect. They are giving you a chance to begin. Begin with simple words. Begin with honesty. Begin with calm confidence. Your English will grow as you use it. Your confidence will grow as you speak. Your answer will become stronger as you practice. So do not wait for the perfect day. Use the English you have today, and let it become better tomorrow. Now let us practice how to make your introduction sound more personal, but still simple. Many learners think they must use special words to sound good in English, but often, the most natural English comes from ordinary words used in a clear way. For example, you can say, "I'm someone who enjoys learning slowly and carefully." This sentence is simple, but it tells people something about your personality. You can say, "I like to understand things deeply, not just quickly." You can say, "I'm trying to become more confident, not only in English, but also in the way I express myself." These sentences are useful because they show that you are thoughtful. They do not sound memorized. They sound real. Say this slowly with me. I'm someone who enjoys learning slowly and carefully. Good. Now say, "I like to understand things deeply, not just quickly." Very good. Now say, "I'm trying to become more confident, not only in English, but also in the way I express myself." Excellent. You can add sentences like these when you want your answer to feel more mature and natural. Now imagine you are introducing yourself in a friendly English club. You can say, "Hi everyone, I'm Leba, I'm from Pakistan, and I'm here because I want to improve my English speaking in a calm and friendly environment. I can understand English better than I can speak it, so my main goal is to become more comfortable when I talk. I enjoy learning through real conversations, simple examples, and daily practice. I'm a little shy at first, but I'm serious about improving myself." This answer is very useful because many learners feel exactly like this. You can use it if you understand English, but speaking still feels difficult. Now let us practice a version for someone who wants to sound professional, but not too complicated. Thank you for asking. My name is Arslan, and I'm currently focused on improving my communication skills. I'm interested in learning, teamwork, and personal growth. I would describe myself as responsible, patient, and open to feedback. I believe I can improve faster when I listen carefully, practice regularly, and learn from my mistakes. My goal is to build strong English speaking skills that can help me in my studies, career, and daily life. This answer is formal enough for an interview or professional introduction, but it is still easy to say. Now say this pattern slowly. I'm currently focused on good. I would describe myself as good. I believe I can improve faster when excellent. My goal is to build very good. These sentence openings are powerful because they help you continue speaking. Sometimes learners stop because they do not know how to begin the next idea. But when you know openings like, "I'm currently focused on," I would describe myself as, and my goal is, your answer becomes easier to build. Now let us talk about what you should avoid. Try not to apologize too much in your introduction. Many learners begin by saying, "Sorry, my English is very bad." My friend, you do not need to begin like that. It makes you feel smaller before you even start. Instead, you can say, "I'm still improving my English, but I'll try to explain myself clearly." This sounds confident and honest. You can say, "English is not my first language, but I'm practicing every day." This is much better than saying, "My English is bad." Your words affect your confidence. Speak to yourself with respect. Practice this slowly. "I'm still improving my English, but I'll try to explain myself clearly." Good. "English is not my first language, but I'm practicing every day." Very good. "I may make some mistakes, but I'm learning and improving." Excellent. These sentences help you stay confident, even if your English is not perfect yet. Now let us build a self-introduction for a beginner who wants to sound natural. Listen carefully. Hello, my name is Farah. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm learning English step by step. I'm not perfect yet, but I practice a little every day. I like simple conversations, listening practice, and learning useful sentences for daily life. I would describe myself as friendly and hardworking. My goal is to speak English with more confidence, especially when I meet new people. This answer is easy, honest, and strong. It does not hide your level. It shows your effort. Now let us make the same answer slightly stronger. Hello, my name is Farah. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently working on my English speaking skills. I understand many things when I listen or read, but I want to become faster and more confident when I speak. In my free time, I enjoy watching English lessons, listening to podcasts, and practicing short sentences out loud. I would describe myself as a patient learner because I know real progress takes time. My goal is to use English naturally in daily conversations. Notice the difference. The first answer is very simple. The second answer gives more detail. Both are correct. You choose the version that matches your level and situation. Now I want you to practice turning a simple answer into a better answer. Simple answer, "I like English." Better answer, "I like English because it helps me connect with people and learn new ideas." Simple answer, "I am hardworking." Better answer, "I am hardworking because I try to keep going, even when something feels difficult." Simple answer, "I want confidence." Better answer, "I want to become more confident so I can speak without feeling afraid of every mistake." This is how you improve your speaking. You take a small idea and add one reason. Practice slowly. "I like English because it helps me connect with people and learn new ideas." Good. "I am hardworking because I try to keep going, even when something feels difficult." Very good. "I want to become more confident so I can speak without feeling afraid of every mistake." Excellent. Now let us practice a full answer using reasons. Sure, my name is Kamran. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm learning English because I want to communicate better in real life. I enjoy English because it helps me understand new people, new ideas, and different cultures. I would describe myself as hardworking because I try to stay consistent even when learning feels slow. In my free time, I like watching helpful videos, listening to English practice lessons, and writing short sentences about my day. My goal is to speak English naturally, with a calm mind and a confident voice. This answer feels strong because every detail has meaning. It is not just a list, it is connected. Now you try with your own life. Begin slowly. Sure, my name is, I'm from, I'm learning English because I enjoy, because I would describe myself as because in my free time, I like, my goal is. This exercise is very useful. It teaches you to explain yourself, not only introduce yourself. When you can give reasons, your English becomes more complete. Now let us prepare for follow-up questions. After you introduce yourself, someone may ask, "What do you enjoy most?" You can say, "I enjoy learning things that can help me in real life." They may ask, "What is difficult for you in English?" You can say, "Speaking is difficult for me because I understand many words, but I need more practice using them quickly." They may ask, "How do you practice English?" You can say, "I practice by listening, speaking out loud, recording my voice, and using simple sentences from daily life." These answers keep the conversation moving. Say them slowly. I enjoy learning things that can help me in real life. Good. Speaking is difficult for me because I understand many words, but I need more practice using them quickly. Very good. I practice by listening, speaking out loud, recording my voice, and using simple sentences from daily life. Excellent! My friend, the more you practice these answers, the more comfortable you will feel. You will stop seeing, "Tell me about yourself," as a difficult question. You will start seeing it as a doorway into a conversation, a doorway into connection, a doorway into confidence. And remember, you do not need to say everything perfectly. You only need to begin. Begin with your name, add your present life, add your interests, add your personality, add your goal. Then let the conversation continue naturally. Now let us practice a situation where you need to introduce yourself in a slightly more confident and polished way. Imagine you are joining a new online class, a training session, or a group meeting. The teacher or group leader says, "Please tell us about yourself." In this moment, you can give a clear answer without making it too long. You can say, "Hello everyone, my name is Mahnur. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm happy to be here. I'm currently working on improving my English speaking skills because I want to communicate more clearly and confidently. I enjoy learning through real examples, daily conversations, and simple practice. I would describe myself as a calm and hardworking person, and my goal is to become more fluent step by step." This answer is friendly, clear, and useful for many situations. Now say this slowly in your own way. "Hello everyone, my name is, I'm from, and I'm happy to be here. I'm currently working on, because, I enjoy. I would describe myself as, and my goal is." Good. This structure helps you sound prepared, but not robotic. You do not need to memorize every word. Just remember the movement of the answer. First, greet the people, then say your name, then say where you are from, then say what you are working on, then say why, then add one or two personal details, then finish with your goal. This is a simple and powerful flow. Now let us practice a more relaxed version for meeting a new friend. Imagine someone says, "Tell me about yourself." You can answer, "Sure, I'm Hamza, I'm from Lahore, and I'm learning English these days. I'm a simple person. I like good conversations, useful videos, and spending time with my family. I'm not perfect in English yet, but I'm practicing because I want to speak more naturally. I think communication is very important, and I want to feel more comfortable when I talk to new people." This answer sounds natural because it has honesty. It does not pretend. It feels like a real conversation. Now practice the relaxed version slowly. "Sure, I'm from, and I'm learning English these days. I'm a simple person. I like. I'm not perfect in English yet, but I'm practicing because I think communication is very important, and I want to feel more comfortable when I talk to new people. Excellent. Notice that this answer uses simple English, but it still sounds mature. That is what you want. You want English that is easy to speak and easy to understand. Now let us talk about how to avoid sounding too memorized. Sometimes learners practice one introduction again and again, and when they speak, they sound like they are reading from a book. To sound more natural, change one or two sentences every time you practice. Today, you can say, I'm working on my English speaking. Tomorrow, you can say, these days, I'm trying to become more confident in English. Another day, you can say, right now, my focus is communication. All three sentences have a similar meaning, but they sound different. This helps your brain become flexible. Say these versions slowly. I'm working on my English speaking. Good. These days, I'm trying to become more confident in English. Very good. Right now, my focus is communication. Excellent. Now choose your favorite sentence and use it in your own introduction. Then tomorrow, choose another one. This is how you move from memorized English to natural English. Now let us practice talking about your background. Your background can include your city, your education, your work, your family environment, or your learning journey. You do not need to share private details. You can keep it simple. You can say, I come from a supportive family, and they encourage me to keep learning. You can say, I grew up in a simple environment, and I learned the value of hard work. You can say, my background is not perfect, but it has taught me patience and consistency. These sentences are useful when you want your introduction to sound deeper. Practice slowly. I come from a supportive family, and they encourage me to keep learning. Good. I grew up in a simple environment, and I learned the value of hard work. Very good. My background is not perfect, but it has taught me patience and consistency. Excellent. These sentences can make your introduction more meaningful, especially in interviews or serious conversations. Now listen to this full example with background included. Sure. My name is Ikra. I'm from Pakistan, and I come from a simple and supportive family. I'm currently focusing on improving my English communication skills because I know English can help me in studies, work, and real-life conversations. I would describe myself as patient, responsible, and hardworking. I enjoy learning new things, especially when they help me become a better person. My goal is to speak English confidently and use it naturally in my daily life. This is a strong answer because it shows personal background, current focus, personality, and goal. Now make your own version. Start slowly. Sure, my name is, I'm from, and I come from. I'm currently focusing on, because I would describe myself as, I enjoy. My goal is, very good. Remember, you can remove any sentence that does not fit your life. Your introduction should be true for you. If you do not want to talk about family, do not talk about family. If you do not want to talk about work, talk about learning. If you do not want to talk about your city, talk about your current goal. You are in control of your answer. Now let us practice speaking about your English journey. This is very useful because many people watching this lesson are learning English. You can say, I started learning English because I wanted more opportunities. You can say, at first, I was afraid to speak, but now, I'm trying to practice every day. You can say, I can understand English better than before, but I still want to improve my speaking. You can say, my biggest challenge is speaking without translating in my mind. These sentences are honest and very natural for learners. Say them slowly. I started learning English. because I wanted more opportunities. Good. At first, I was afraid to speak, but now I'm trying to practice every day. Very good. I can understand English better than before, but I still want to improve my speaking. Excellent. My biggest challenge is speaking, without translating in my mind. Good. These sentences can help you explain your learning story clearly. Now listen to a complete introduction focused on English learning. Hi, my name is Usman. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm learning English because I want to improve my communication skills. At first, I felt nervous when I tried to speak, but now I understand that mistakes are part of learning. I practice by listening and speaking out loud and using simple sentences from daily life. I would describe myself as a consistent learner because I try to improve little by little. My goal is to speak English with confidence without feeling afraid of small mistakes. This answer is perfect for an English class, speaking group, or language exchange. Now practice your own English learning story. Begin slowly. Hi, my name is. I'm learning English because, at first, I felt, but now, I practice by. I would describe myself as, my goal is. Excellent. This exercise helps you become comfortable talking about your learning process. And when you can talk about your learning process, you become more confident because you understand your own progress. Now let us finish this section with one important reminder. Your self-introduction should not feel like pressure. It should feel like a simple conversation with another human being. You are not trying to prove that you know every English rule. You are simply sharing a small piece of your life. So speak slowly, choose clear words, and do not be afraid of pauses. A pause can make your answer sound calm. A pause can help you think. A pause can make your voice feel more confident. So the next time you practice, do it like this. Say one sentence, pause, breathe. Say the next sentence, pause, breathe, continue. Do not rush to finish. Let your words come out clearly. Your voice is learning a new path. Your brain is learning a new habit. Your confidence is learning to stay with you while you speak. And every time you practice, even for a few minutes, you are becoming more ready for real English conversations. Now let us bring everything together and practice one final advanced but still simple version. Imagine you are in a real situation. Maybe you are in a classroom. Maybe you are joining a new group. Maybe you are sitting in an interview. Maybe you are meeting someone who wants to know you better. They ask, "Tell me about yourself." You take a small breath, you stay calm, and you answer with confidence. Sure. My name is Aisha. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently focused on improving my English communication skills. I would describe myself as a calm, hardworking, and curious person. I enjoy learning new things, especially when they help me grow in real life. Most of my day is spent studying, helping my family, and practicing English in small ways. In my free time, I like listening to useful content, watching English videos, and writing short sentences about my day. My goal is to speak English more naturally, so I can express my thoughts clearly and feel confident in daily conversations. This answer is complete, but it is not too difficult. It gives your name, your country, your current focus, your personality, your daily life, your interests, and your goal. You can make it shorter when you need a quick answer. You can make it longer when you need more detail. The important thing is not to memorize it like a robot. The important thing is to understand the shape of the answer. Once you understand the shape, you can change the words anytime. Now practice with your own life. Say it slowly. Sure, my name is, I'm from, and I'm currently focused on. I would describe myself as, I enjoy. Most of my day is spent. In my free time. I like. My goal is. Good. Now say it again, but this time, try to sound more relaxed. Do not speak like you are reading a textbook. Speak like you are talking to a kind person who wants to understand you. Your voice should feel calm. Your sentences should feel clear. Your words should feel honest. Now let us practice a very short version for daily conversation. Hi, I'm Ahmed. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm learning English these days. I enjoy simple conversations, useful videos, and spending time with my family. My goal is to speak English with more confidence. This answer is perfect when you do not need to say too much. It is friendly, short, and natural. Now let us practice a medium version. Sure. My name is Ahmed. I'm from Pakistan, and I'm currently working on my English speaking skills. I'm a friendly and hardworking person, and I enjoy learning things that can help me in real life. In my free time, I like watching English lessons, listening to music, and practicing short sentences out loud. My goal is to become more confident when I speak with new people. This version gives more detail, but it is still easy to understand. Now let us practice a professional version. Thank you for asking. My name is Ahmed, and I have a strong interest in communication, learning, and personal growth. I would describe myself as responsible, patient, and willing to improve. I enjoy working with people, learning from feedback, and solving problems step by step. I'm looking for opportunities where I can build my skills, contribute positively, and continue growing. This answer is useful for interviews, meetings, or professional introductions. It does not include too many personal details. It focuses on skills, attitude, and goals. Now notice how all three answers are different, but the main idea is the same. You are still talking about yourself. You are still sharing your background, your personality, your interests, and your goals. But you are changing your answer based on the situation. This is real communication. This is how confident speakers think. They do not use one answer for every moment. They adjust their words. Now let us practice some useful sentence starters one last time. I'm currently working on. I would describe myself as, in my free time, I enjoy. My goal is to, I'm learning English because, I'm interested in, most of my day is spent. I want to improve because, these sentence starters are like keys. They help you open your answer when your mind feels empty. Say them slowly. I'm currently working on, good. I would describe myself as, very good. In my free time, I enjoy. Excellent. My goal is to, good. I'm learning English because, very good. I'm interested in, excellent. Now choose 3 of these and build your own answer. You do not need to use all of them. Just 3 clear sentences can be enough. Now I want you to remember one final practice method. Record yourself answering the question, tell me about yourself. Keep the recording short, maybe 30 seconds. Then listen to it. Do not judge yourself harshly. Just notice. Did you speak clearly? Did you rush? Did you forget a word? Did you pause too long? Did your answer sound natural? After listening, record again. Change one sentence. Make one part smoother. Add one better reason. This simple practice can improve your speaking very quickly because you are training your ears, your mouth, and your confidence together. You can also practice in 3 levels. First, give a 15-second answer. Then give a 30-second answer. Then give a 1-minute answer. For 15 seconds, say your name, place, and goal. For 30 seconds, add your interests and personality. For 1 minute, add your daily life, your learning journey, and your future goal. This method helps you prepare for different situations. Sometimes people want a quick answer, sometimes they want more detail. When you practice all three levels, you feel ready. Now let us do the final speaking exercise. Speak slowly and complete the sentences with your own information. My name is, I'm from, right now I spend most of my day, in my free time I enjoy, I would describe myself as, I'm learning English because, my biggest goal is, good. Now say it one more time without stopping. If you make a mistake, continue. If you forget a word, use a simpler word. If you feel nervous, pause and breathe. The goal is not to be perfect. The goal is to keep speaking. When you practice like this, your answer becomes part of you. You will not need to translate every sentence in your head. You will not need to panic when someone asks you a simple question. You will already have a path. You will already have words. You will already know how to begin. And that is a powerful feeling for any English learner. So the next time someone asks, "Tell me about yourself," remember this simple order. Start with your name, say where you are from, explain what you are doing now, add your interests, describe your personality, and finish with your goal. Keep it simple, keep it honest, keep it clear. That is enough to sound confident, natural, and prepared. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, my friend. I hope this lesson helped you feel more confident about answering the question, "Tell me about yourself," in English. Remember, you do not need perfect grammar to begin. You do not need difficult vocabulary to sound good. You only need clear words, a calm voice, and a simple structure that helps you share who you are. Before you leave, practice your answer one more time. Say your name, say where you are from, say what you are doing now. Talk about one thing you enjoy. Describe yourself with 2 or 3 simple words, and finish with your goal. The more you practice this answer, the more natural it will feel in real conversations. If this lesson was useful for you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep practicing English with me. Your confidence will grow little by little, one sentence at a time. Keep learning, keep speaking, and never be afraid to use the English you already know. I'll see you in the next lesson.